Well, hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back. If this is your first time seeing this gorgeous lady on your screens, hi there. My name is Nanama, a wedding planning coordinator with Dream Wedding Planners. So if you're in need of a wedding planner or coordinator or wedding consultant for that special moment of yours, I'm going to leave my numbers on the screen. Hit me up and let's get started. This is the part 2 of my 14 clever money saving tips for your dream wedding.
Continue.
So if you haven't watched the part 1 already, click this link and it will take you right there. Moving on to our first tip of the day, which is tip number 8, and that is cut down on transportation costs. This may not be the first thing you or anyone for that matter thinks of during the planning process, but shuttling guests between the ceremony location and the reception location can quickly add up. So if you're on a tight budget and you can plan your wedding day in a way that you can have your ceremony and reception at the same venue or within walking distance of each other, you can really save up good amount of money. In the context of transportation as a budget saving tip, unless it's a vintage car already or a type of car holds sentimental reasons for you, there's really no need to fuss about getting a luxurious car to transport you on your wedding day. There are plenty of low-cost transportation options available to help you cut down on costs.
Wow.
Next is tip number 9. Target upcoming vendors. Seasoned professionals in the wedding industry can quite rightly command a high rate. The one of my top budget saving tip is to search for someone who is new to the profession but keen and well trained. An upcoming vendor who is new to the business will have plenty of enthusiasm and passion but not as much of a portfolio. But should still be able to produce beautiful works at a price that fits your budget. You can find amazing vendors in all areas of the wedding industry, from catering, decoration, makeup, hair, photography, videography, in all areas. Just because they don't have a huge portfolio now does not mean they are not the next big thing. My only caution is to have a trial with them before you go ahead to book them for their full packages. But that will only work for those that you can actually have a trial with in their packages. But for those that you can, such as MC, DJs, you can ask them for their next event, go there, check them out, see how they work, and then if you really vibe with them, go ahead and book them. Tip number 10, start with the basics. When hiring vendors for your wedding, you can always start with their basic packages and then upgrade or add on later when your budget allows. Wow, that was really basic. Now on to the yummiest tip, our tip number 11, and that is skip the fancy cake. Your wedding cake will likely be the most expensive dessert you will ever buy, but that doesn't mean you have to splurge on a 4-tiered fondant covered cake if you are on a tight budget. Bake and ornate cake designs come at a premium cost because of the time, the energy, and the level of artistry required to create them. So have a 1 or 2 tier cake for that quintessential cake cutting moment, and then supplement with cookies, with cupcakes, with pies, whatever hidden in the kitchen, so that everybody can have a slice. Having a simple and chic wedding cake design can save you loads of money. And let's be honest, there is no award for the most beautiful cake.
You sure?
12. Ask about their package deals when booking your wedding photographer or videographer. Your wedding photographer and videographer are amongst your most essential pros and certainly worth every penny. If you want to save on photography and videography, then you should definitely inquire about their package deals when booking. Some photographers and videographers offer package deals when you book them for both services, which I think is something couples on a tight budget should consider, because it's usually better booking them together than booking them separately. And now, tip number 13, go lean on the paperwork. We all know that there is quite nothing like receiving a beautifully printed wedding invitation card. With Pinterest full of gorgeous and creative wedding invitation ideas, it's quite difficult to forego a beautifully designed invitation card, all in the name of saving money. But fear not, going digital is not as impersonal as you may think. And the best part is that it will genuinely help you save money and time. And to our very last point, choose items that you can resell or reuse. When choosing or buying some items for your wedding, take into account whether you can reuse, you can repurpose, you can resell those items after your wedding day to be cost conscious. We are done, but let me add this bonus point. Book vendors way ahead of time. Okay, so this tip is pretty much self-explanatory. So if you're on a tight budget and you want to avoid price increment, which is quite common in the wedding industry because of economic instabilities, then the best solution is to book your vendors way ahead of time to save money. So before I leave you guys for today, Let me give you one advice I usually give to my clients, and that is to give your budget some wiggle room. Overspending on your wedding budget is actually super common. It happens to more couples than you can even think of. So my advice to combat this is to have an extra 5 to 10% of your total budget stashed somewhere to accommodate hidden costs, extras, and that shoe that you just have to have. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share with a friend, leave a comment in the comment section. If you have a tip you know that we all should know about, and even if you don't have any tip to share with us, drop a heart and show me some love in the comment section. So subscribe and turn on your notifications so you definitely don't miss out.